Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Can you all hear me and see the screen properly and clearly? Everybody. Yes? Give me hearts on the screen, everybody. So let's get started with today's super amazing session. Come on, fast. So today we would be having the class on Morphology of Flowering Plants, lecture number 3. And today's class would be absolutely based on NCRT itself. Yes? Hope you all get it. I'm not receiving any kind of responses on the chat box. What happened? Good evening, Calvin. Tell me yes or no on the chat box, everybody. So let's get started. So 2021 NEET students, please be aware there is a slight changes. This is a lecture on leaf. Okay. So this is a class for NEET 2023 boards and NEET for 2023 Morphology of Flowering Plants. We have already covered the two lectures, that is the roots and the stem, and today we would be having leaf and its modification. Those who are watching the session right now, don't forget to hit the like button, do share it with your friends, and subscribe the amazing platform for more updates on biology. Yes, good evening, Pavitra. Good evening. Yes, Bhumi. So, rank booster series would be there tomorrow sharp at 7 a.m. But there is a slight change in the conduction of the rank booster. So, stay tuned for that right now itself. I will be telling you what is that super amazing change. 2023 students, please raise your hands on the chat box. Yes, please raise your hands on the chat box. Everybody, 2023 NEET batch students. Come on, let me see. Come on, everybody. Yes. So tomorrow's super amazing lecture is going to be conducted for NEET 2023 students as well. Because tomorrow we are going to discuss about, yes, before telling that, okay, because tomorrow we are going to discuss about something super amazing. That is, tomorrow we are going to start the final lab revision chapter wise rank booster series of living world. Tomorrow we will be doing, we won't be missing any chapters, we would be continuously moving with all these chapters. Done, everybody? So 2023 students, for tomorrow you have to wake up at early in the morning and must attend this session at 7 a.m. in the morning. Done? 7 a.m. in the morning. Yes, all chapters you don't need, right? Right now you have to attend those lectures which you have been already. Okay, so just one more day to go for this top government and private medical colleges in India and how to crack NEET 2023. Yes, Abhijit, I told something super important. I would tell you once again. Okay, one more day. Stay tuned for this super amazing session. This was yesterday's homework. This was yesterday's homework. Why do some modified stem store food material? So I got a couple of answers. Very good, guys. Those who have responded to me on the comment section. Sujaji told me the answer. Binaya, Bhumi, congratulations, everybody. All these students have told me the correct answers for the question which I asked you. Done, everybody? I and give me the correct answer for these. So this is the chapter-wise rank booster series, which is going to start tomorrow sharp at 7 a.m. Don't forget to join. Okay, NEET 2021, 2022 and NEET 2023 students must also join. Done? Yes. So this is the super important schedule for tomorrow's class. Don't forget. Okay. 7 a.m. you would have the rank booster NEET 2021 Living World episode number 5. Don't forget to join. Every NEET batch students must join for the session. Done. 9 a.m. in the morning you would have morphology, the next part, that is lecture number 4, flower and inflorescence. 11 a.m. you would have cell cycle and cell division, meiosis part 3. And 8 p.m. you would have telegram quiz based upon cell cycle and cell division up to the completed lectures, that is up to lecture number 2. Give me thumbs up on the chat box if my audio is clear. Everything up to this is clear. Everything up to here, is it clear? Yes, so let's move on. Today's topic is about the leaf. Yes, everybody, today's topic is leaf. I haven't found Calvin over here. I haven't found Abhijit over here after the initial comments. Yes, the leaf is a lateral, generally flattened structure which is borne on a stem, right? Guys, this is the stem of a plant. This is the stem of a plant. From the stem, you would have the leaves are laterally originating. Am I right? Yes, Abhijit. Hope you have heard it, right? Just 20 to 30-minute sessions in the morning. Don't worry about it. Okay. So the leaves would be laterally originating from the flattened, they are flattened laterally originating structures which are borne on the stem. It develops at the node and bears a bud in its axil. Yes, it develops from a node. They will be developing from particular node and there would be a bud in the axil. Okay, and this axillary bud later develops into a branch. I hope you might have also seen about the formation of leaves in the common plants around you. Right? Tell me yes or no. Tell me yes or no. Yes. So the leaves originate from the shoot apical meristem, and they are arranged in acropetal succession. What do you mean by acropetal succession? What do you mean by acropetal succession? The already formed leaf. Okay, the already formed leaf, that is the older leaf, would be at the base and younger leaves will be formed towards the terminal part. What is acropetal succession, guys? What do you mean by acropetal succession? The older leaves would be formed at the end and the younger leaves would be formed towards the terminal part of the plant. Am I right or wrong? Look, this is the new leaf, right? This is a new leaf. The new leaves will be formed above the older leaf. These all are the older leaf, right? So such a kind of a succession is known as acropetal order, and they are super important vegetative organs for photosynthesis. In this, there is nothing so much important over here. You have to study. These are direct sentences from the NCRT. You can study along with this class. There is no need of a further NCRT highlight series even. Have taken the exact NCRT lines to prepare the slides. Yes? Tell me in the chat box, what do you mean by acropetal succession or acropetal order? Tell me what is acropetal order? Yes? Yes, two of you have commented down the answers. What about the others? Yes, older leaves are at the bottom and the younger leaves are towards the tip of the plant. Clear? Yes, I will show you the image for that. Let me check if there is a detailed. We will show it. Okay, I will show you the exact original specimen. Okay, not now, as soon as possible. Maybe by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will show you. Okay, so guys, listen very carefully over here. Now we have Abhijit, now got it. The younger leaves will be formed at the bottom. Just imagine a plant. Just imagine a yes. Okay. Just imagine a hibiscus leaf, hibiscus plant, the stem. What you will see over there? You will see, right? The older leaves would be formed towards the below part, and the younger leaves would be formed on the top of it. I would definitely show you the original specimen tomorrow. Okay, for sure. I will share the image on the Telegram group. So, now we are going to discuss about the structure of a leaves. The typical structure of a leaf consists of a leaf base, a petiole, and a lamina. Okay, what is a leaf base? Before leaf base, we have gonna study about the petiole. The stalk of a leaf, you will call them as the petiole. The green leafy structure, the green leafy area, you will call them as the lamina. The portion from where the leaf is arising, you will call them as the leaf base. Done? Hearts on the screen, everybody. Hearts on the screen, everybody. Is it clear? I am not receiving any kind of responses in the chat box. What happened, guys? What happened to you all? Yes? So listen very carefully. I'll tell you once again what is it. The leaf is attached to the stem by the leaf base. Understood? What do you mean by leaf base? The portion by which, the portion into which, look, this is the portion. So the portion to which the leaf is attached to the stem. Okay, the part of the stem to which the leaf is attached, you will call them as the leaf base. And the leaf structure may bear two lateral small leaf-like structure called stipule. Okay, you will have small leaf-like structure at the leaf base, that you will call them as a stipule. Those plants that contain a stipule, you will call them as stipulate plant. Okay, stipulate plant. In monocot plants, the leaf base expands into a sheath covering the stem partially or wholly. In leguminous plants, the leaf base becomes swollen, and swollen leaf base in leguminous plants, you will call them as pulvinous. Important. Okay, very, very important. What is the function of the petiole? It holds the blade to light. Long, thin, flexible petiole allows leaf blades to flutter in wind, thereby cooling the leaves and bringing fresh air to the leaf surface. Done? Done? Look, I will show you. So guys, this is the leaf base. Okay, this is the leaf base. Clear? And this is the lamina or the green part of a plant or the leaf. You will call them as the lamina. Yes, I will surely explain the pulvinous again. Look, in some monocotyledonous plant, if this is a stem, okay, just imagine this is a stem. In certain leguminous plants, you would have the base of the leaf would be expanded. Okay, the tip of the leaf would be swollen, and that structure you will call them as pulvinous. Done? pulvinus image also I failed to include over here, but tomorrow I will, after the session itself, I will share the image of pulvinus in the group. Done? So guys, tell me, what is the function of lamina? It is actually absorbing the sunlight necessary for photosynthesis. What is the function of petiole? It holds the leaf blade to light. Okay, it holds the leaf blade to the light. And what is the function of the petiole? It allows the leaf blade to flutter in wind. Guys, due to the presence of this stalk-like structure called the petiole only, why the leaves are holding, why the leaves are present in the stem. Instead, if there was no petiole, definitely they will fall on the ground. Done. Yes. So, the lamina or leaf blade is the green expanded part of the leaf with veins and veinlets. There is a middle prominent vein in the center of the leaf which is known as the midrib. Guys, one of the veins will be very thick and it passes through the center. That you will call them as the midrib. Done? Calvin, I told you tomorrow morning 7 a.m. you will have the series on the chapter Living World. I think at that time you were not here because I have not seen any of your comments. That's why I am repeating it again. Done. Don't forget to join for that. So, the veins provide rigidity to the leaf blade and it acts as transport for water, mineral and food transport. Okay, and the shape, margin, apex and surface extent of incision on the lamina varies in different leaves. What happened, Calvin? Network issue right now? Yes. Guys, tell me. Just forget about all those things which we have studied and listen to the class properly. Okay. Guys, the axil of the leaf. This is a stem. Okay. The stem, the part of the leaf which is attached to the stem, you will call them as the leaf base. Okay. You will call them. Done. The leaf base. This part you will call them as the leaf base. In this diagram, it is not properly labeled. Okay. This green leafy part, you will call them as the lamina. Through the center of the lamina, you will have a thick vein passing. That vein, you will call them as the midrib. Okay. What is the function of the vein? They provide rigidity to the leaf blade. And this vein acts as a channel for transport of water and minerals and food materials. Abhijit, is it clear? Is it clear? What about Bhumi? Are you clear with the concept of the structure of the leaf? Is it clear? Tell me frankly if you need me to repeat any points. We have just completed 2 slides. So right now itself, you have to tell me if you have any doubt. Yes. Yes. Guys, just look about it. I told you what is Vnation. I told you what is Vnation. Before telling you about what is Vnation, I have to tell you. We told that the veins and veinlets will be scattered in the leaf blade, right? The lamina. Sometimes the veins will be arranged like a network. Okay, sometimes the veins will be arranged like a network. Like a network they will be arranging. So such kinds of a network arrangement of veins, you will call them as the reticulate venation. Reticulate venation. All of you, please bring people leaf or banyan tree leaf into your mind, a mango leaf into your mind, anything you can bring. Just bring a peepal leaf or a mango leaf into your mind. Just check how the surface of the leaf is looking like. The veins are just scattered just like a network. Such kinds of a venation is known as reticulate venation. Yes, before that, let me tell you what is a venation. What do you mean by venation? Arrangement of veins and veinlets. Okay, arrangement of veins and veinlets in a leaf is known as venation. Clear? Have you understood what is reticulate? And right now, just imagine what is the condition with a banana leaf. In banana leaf, you will find certain veins like this. This is known as parallel venation. This is known as a parallel venation. Right? Is it Calvin? Yes. So let me tell you with the help of images, let me explain you. Guys, this is the normal. In almost majority of the leaf, you will find this kind. Look, it is just like a network. There is no further. The veins and veinlets will be arranged just like a network. Whereas in a banana leaf, look how parallel, beautifully arranged it is. Right? So, the arrangement of veins and veinlets in the lamina of the leaf is termed as venation. When the veinlets forms a network, the venation is termed as reticulate venation. And remember, leaves of dicot plants shows reticulate venation. So reticulate venation is a characteristic feature of dicot plant. Clear, Binaya? Done. And when the veins run parallel to each other within the lamina, you will call them as parallel venation. And parallel venation is a characteristic of monocot plant. Okay, monocot plant. Clear? Okay. So, venation is the arrangement of veins and veinlets in the lamina of the leaf. And if they are arranged like a network structure, you will call them as the reticulate venation. And if you are arranging them parallel to each other, you will call them as the parallel venation. Clear? Give me hearts on the screen and let's move forward. Give me hearts on the screen, everybody. Yes. Let's move with the next one. Next is a type of leaf. Next is a type of leaf. What are the two different type of leaf? We have to study about two different type of leaf, that is a symbol leaf and a compound leaf. What are the two different type of leaf which we have to study? In the last class itself, I told you about this. What is a symbol leaf and what is a compound leaf? 1 second, let me take out a blank slide for you. Yes. Guys, what do you mean by symbol leaf? What is a symbol leaf? If this is the stem, this is the petiole, you will find single leaf. There would be only a one leaf. There would be only just one leaf would be there. So such kinds of leaf you would call them as the symbol leaf. What do you mean by compound leaf? Compound leaf means this is a stem. There would be a long axis. In that long axis, what you will see is, you will find one leaf like this. Can any one of you just name me a plant where you can find leaves like this? There would be a long axis in the center, and on either side of the axis, you will find leaves like this. Yes, very good. It is the neem plant, curry leaves, silk cotton, etc. You will find leaves arranged like this. Whereas in people tree, in mango tree and all, the leaves are exactly like what? The leaves are exactly like what? Symbol leaf. Yes, amla tree also you will find compound leaf. So let's come back to the slides and discuss about it. A leaf is said to be symbol when the lamina is entire or when incised, the incisions do not touches the midrib. Guys, what do you mean by incision? I would tell you. Guys, in certain leaves, you will find certain plants, the leaf would be like this. There would be incisions, that is, the cuts like this. There would be incisions like so. This is also a kind of a symbol leaf. Why? Because these incisions are not touching the midrib. Okay, these incisions are not cutting the midrib or is touching the midrib. Whereas in certain other plants, what you will see is that these incision would be cutting, attached like this, and then they would be forming another leaf. If this was the leaf, if this was a type of leaf, then definitely this would be compound leaf. So the diagram which I drawn with yellow color is a compound leaf, and the diagram which I draw with the green like symbol leaf. Very good, Abhijit. Like the papaya plant, you will find the incision over there. Look, the best example diagram is shown over here. Leaf is said to be symbol when the lamina is entire. If the lamina should be entire like this, or when incised, it should not touches the leaf lamina. Just like this. Here are incisions are there, right? You can see the incisions like this, but it is not touching the leaf lamina, right? Whereas look at this, here is a long axis, and on either side you would have leaflets. When the incisions of the lamina reaches up to the midrib and breaking into number of leaflets, you will call them as a compound leaf. A bud is present in the axil of petiole in both simple and compound leaf, and not in the axil of leaflets of compound leaf. Guys, a bud will be present in the axil in both simple and compound leaf, but not in the leaflets. What do you mean by leaflets? This is leaflets. This is one long axis. From that axis, another one more axis is forming, and on either side, you will find the leaf. Done. Hearts on the screen, everybody. Let's move on with the next part of the chapter. Yes. Hope it's clear. Moving on to next part of the chapter. Yes. The compound leaf can be categorized into two types. Okay. The compound leaf is of two types. First one is pinnately compound leaf. First one is pinnately compound leaf. What do you mean by pinnately compound leaf? Number of leaflets are present on a common axis. That common axis you will call them as a rachis, which represents the midrib of leaf as in a vein. What is it, everybody? Just tell me. Yes? It means that in case of neem leaf, just come to your mind, just make neem leaves comes to your mind. There is a common axis like this. There is a common axis like this. From one point, one leaf is arising. From one point, one leaflet is arising. Right? A rachis is the common axis, and from each point, one leaf is arising. But in case of palmately compound leaf, the leaflets are attached to a common point at the tip of the petiole. Look, This is the petiole. At the tip of the petiole, all leaves are attached. Tip of the petiole, all leaves would be attached. Leaf would be here, leaf would be here. Clear? For everybody, is it clear? So, permanently compound leaf will be seen as in the silk cotton. So guys, tell me, what do you mean by venation? What do you mean by venation? Everybody just tell me. Yes, I'll give you 10 to 20 seconds to answer. Arrangement of veins and veinlets, where also you have to study, or where also you have to write. Arrangement of veins and veinlets in the lamina. Okay, in the lamina or the leaf blade. Tell me an example for a symbol leaf. Tell me an example for a symbol leaf. Yes, people leaf, mango leaf, anything you can write it. What are the two types of compound leaf? What are the two types of compound leaf? Yes, it is the pinnately compound and the palmately compound leaf. Tell me an example for a pinnately compound leaf. Abhijit, I think you are not clear with the idea of pinnately compound and palmately compound, is it? Tell me an example for a pinnately compound and a palmately compound leaf. Pinnately compound leaf example is the neem, and palmately compound leaf, the example is the silk cotton. Done? Next. Yes. Next topic is the phyllotaxy. Next topic is the phyllotaxy. What is phyllotaxy? Arrangement of leaves on the stem. What is it? Arrangement on leaf on a stem is known as phyllotaxy. I will be showing you three different stems. Okay guys, so these are three different stems. Yes, done. So listen carefully guys. In one type of phyllotaxy, you would have the leaves arranged opposite to each other. This is one node from each. On opposite sides you will have leaves. What you will call this kind of a phyllotaxy? On opposite sides you will have phyllotaxy or leaves arranged. This kind of a phyllotaxy you will call them as the opposite phyllotaxy. Okay, what is it? Opposite phyllotaxy. In certain other plants you will find the leaves would be arranged alternatively like this. What is it? The leaves would be arranged alternatively like this. Such kind of an arrangement you will call them as alternate phyllotaxy. What you will call them as? Alternate phyllotaxy. In certain other plants you will find the leaves arising from a common point like this. This type of phyllotaxy you will call them as world phyllotaxy. Clear? Tell me yes or no on the chat box. Done? What is opposite phyllotaxy? What is alternate phyllotaxy? What is world phyllotaxy? After all, you have to understand what is phyllotaxy. Okay, phyllotaxy is the arrangement of leaves on a stem. First of all, I will tell you what is phyllotaxy. Okay, phyllotaxy is the pattern of arrangement of leaves on stem or branch. It is of three types: alternate, opposite, and world phyllotaxy. In alternate phyllotaxy, a single leaf arises at each node in alternate manner. From one particular node, okay, I will tell you, this is one node, this is another node, this is another node, this is another node. You imagine. From this node, the leaf would be in this direction. From this node, the leaf would be in the other direction. This is another node, from here, this direction. Done. So from each node, it would be arising. Only one leaf would be arising. Example for alternate phyllotaxy is China rose, mustard, and sunflower. What is it? China rose, mustard, and sunflower. In opposite phyllotaxy, a pair of leaf arises at each node. If this is, one leaf would be in this direction, another leaf would be in the opposite direction. Okay, they lie opposite to each other as in calotropis and guava. The examples are important. Super amazing important. They all are previous year NEET question. Once again reminding you, don't forget, after hearing this audio of this message, you have to tell me yes or no. You have to give me thumbs up on the chat box. Okay? Tomorrow, sharp at 7 a.m., you will be having the rank booster top 30 previous year, important 30 previous year questions from the chapter Living World will be done sharp at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I need each one of you for there in the class. Clear? Very easy chapter. I need each one of you in the class. Yes? Yes. If more than two leaves arise at each node and form a wall, it is called walled phyllotaxy, as in Alstonia. Okay, Alstonia, you will find walled phyllotaxy. I will show you the image. Look. Single node, two leaves opposite to each other. Right? Here, one node, one leaf, second node. They are alternately arranged. Wall means just imagine how what to tell, how are the petals and everything arranged in a flower. Just imagine how our petals and everything are arranged, just like this, right? Yes. Nerium, you will find world phyllotaxy, you will find in Nerium. Since Binay have asked me, I can tell in Malayalam, right? Because she will be able to know the common plants around present. Right, I don't know the common name for Nerium in other parts of the India. You will call them Arali. Okay, Nerium is having a world phyllotaxy. Another example is Alstonia. Clear? Yes. So world phyllotaxy, from one point, you will find a lot of leaf. Clear? Next, we are going to discuss about the modification of leaf. Leaves are often modified to perform functions other than photosynthesis. They are converted into tendrils for climbing in peas. In pea plant, you would have the leaves modified into tendrils for climbing and attaching, and into spines in cacti as a defensive organ. The fleshy leaves of onion and garlic store food. The fleshy leaves of onion and garlic store food. In plants such as Australian acacia, The leaves are small and short-lived. The leaves are small and short-lived. Done. And guys, this is repeated previous year question. Calvin, please be aware about this. This can be a question for NEET 2021, 2022 or 2023. Most probably 2021. This question would be there. Okay. Yes, I saw some of these students. Some of the students have clicked respiratory organ, storage organ, even some of you have checked. Yes, so spines, thorns, everything are defensive organs. Guys, have you ever seen a cow or a buffalo or a goat or something, a herbivore animal feeding on bougainvillea plant or a cacti plant? No, they will never feed on such kind of plant having spines or thorns, because they know these are the defensive mechanism. Yes, that's it. So guys, leaves of insectivorous plant, that is guys in the picture plant, the Nepenthes, Venus flytrap, all these things, the insectivorous plants, you would have the Nepenthes, the picture of the picture plant, all these are the modifications of the leaf. Be very much aware about the fact that this picture, Nepenthes, Venus flytrap, everything are the modifications of the leaf. Yes, I will show you the image. Look, this is the leaf tendril. Tell me where you will find the leaf tendril. Tell me the example where you will find the leaf tendril. Bhumi, just the function of the spines in certain xerophytic condition, that is plants growing in exactly in cactus and all, they are growing in the desert areas, right? There the leaves are changed into spines or thorns to reduce the rate of transpiration, right? Water loss doesn't have any mechanism or doesn't have any connection with the other food preparation. Transpiration is exactly a different phenomenon. That is, as sunlight increases, you would find the evolution of water, right? Guys, in the morning and all, this is not the exact transpiration phenomenon. In the early morning and all, if you touches a plant, you would find small water droplets. Yes, you would find small water droplets. Those small water droplets are actually a result of guttation, a process or a phenomenon known as guttation. If water from the plant is released as water droplets, you will call them as guttation, water drops. And if they are dropped as water vapor, you will call the process as transpiration. So leaf tendril is found in the piece, and what is its function? For climbing. Spines are seen in which plant? Leaf spines are found in which plant? Very good. In cactus. In cactus plant, you will find spines. Next, this is the phylloid in Australian acacia, where the leaf get modified, flattened. Look, the leaf become flattened like this. But their function is photosynthesis itself. Okay. Insectivorous plant. Guys, these all are the what? These all are the leaf modification. Okay, the picture of Nepenthes is a leaf modification. Done? Up to here, is it clear for everybody? Up to here, is it clear for everybody? Yes. Next, we are moving on to the flower. Okay. Next, we are moving on to a small topic in the flower. What is an inflorescence? And before we study about the inflorescence, we have to study what is a flower. A flower is a modified shoot. What is a flower? A flower is a modified shoot, where the shoot apical meristem changes into the floral meristem. The internodes don't get elongated and the axis get condensed. Guys, in one particular axis, you will find the formation of a flower. They are modified shoot. Previous year NEET MCQ, NCRT line. Flower is a modified shoot. Okay. Here the internodes won't get elongated and the apex produces different kind of floral appendages. And when a shoot tip transforms into a flower, the flower will always be solitary. Guys, this is the stem. Okay. And this is the tip of the shoot, right? This is the tip of the shoot. If the tip of the shoot itself is converting into a flower, then that kind of flowers would be solitary, right? That is, they would be single in nature. Only one flower would be born because internodes will not get elongated and the axis will get condensed, right? So the arrangement of flower on the axis is termed as inflorescence. What is inflorescence? Arrangement of flowers in an axis. Clear? Arrangement of flower in an axis, you will call them as the inflorescence. Guys, tell me, the arrangement of leaf in a stem is known as what? Arrangement of leaf in a stem is known as what? What is it? Absolutely, it is a phyllotaxy. Phyllotaxy is the method of arrangement of leaves in a stem. What is the arrangement? What is the arrangement of veins and veinlets in a leaf? Venation is not, Bhumi, it's not venation. Venation is the arrangement of veins and veinlets in the leaf lamina. Understood the differences, understood the clear differences between phyllotaxy and venation. And what is inflorescence now? Inflorescence is the arrangement of flower on the floral axis. How can you arrange the flower? You might have seen in certain plants, you would have find a group of small flowers would aggregate together to form a large flower, right? And one of the most important slide which you should never forget, today itself you have to study is this slide. Okay, this slide is absolutely focus area. Every year at least one question would come from this phyllotaxy area examples, right? So don't forget, today itself you have to make short notes regarding this to study the examples of this. Okay, so let's study what are the two types of inflorescence. I will share you the image in the next class on this racemose and cymose inflorescence. Okay, I will show you in the next class about it. Right now, I would be telling the definition for that. Clear? So, depending upon whether the axis get developed into a flower or continues to grow, guys, in certain plants, the flowers would be born laterally like this. Am I right or not? There would be a particular axis and the flowers would be born like this. Whereas in certain plants, at the tip itself, the flowers will be born and there would be no further increase in length of the plant. Am I right or not? Am I right or not? Am I right or not? Yes. So the two major type of inflorescence is racemose inflorescence and cymose inflorescence. In Pradeep Companion, every other book reference guide, you will find a lot of other extra information. You will find spadic, cymose, different other things, umbel. You don't have to study any other type. You have to study what is mentioned in the NCRT, that is the racemose inflorescence and the cymose inflorescence. I would tell you, Guys, the racemose inflorescence means, the terminal, the flower will not be born on the terminal axis. Okay, this terminal axis of the plant would continues to grow. Okay, the plant would be continuously growing. The tip of the stem would be, or the floral axis would be continuously growing. One important point. Then the racemose inflorescence, the flowers are arranged in acropetal succession. What do you mean by acropetal succession? Older flowers are at the base. Okay, older flowers are at the base and younger flowers are at the tip. That is acropetal succession. In racemose inflorescence, the main axis continues to grow and flowers are born on acropetal succession. Okay, whereas in cymose inflorescence, the terminal axis, there won't be further growth because the flower would be born. Okay, because the flower will be born on the terminal axis. Which kind of flower? Older flower. Okay, older flower would be born at the tip itself and the younger flower would be based or formed towards the bottom of the plant. Such kind of an inflorescence you would call as cymose, and this is racemose inflorescence. So this kind of an order arrangement is known as the basipetal order. Is it clear? Is it clear for everybody? Give me thumbs up on the chat box. Give me thumbs up on the chat box, everybody. Done? Everybody, is it clear? Yes. So, that marks the end of today's super amazing session. It's 9:55. Your parents may be calling you for sleeping. So today there won't be any Menti quiz because when we take Menti, it would take a long time to load everything, right? So today there won't be any Menti. All of you have done the Telegram quiz based on morphology taught till now. So I think most of you are up to date with the morphology chapter. Today there won't be any Menti quizzes. We would conduct the Menti tomorrow along with few questions from this. Okay, so once again the schedule will be right now posted in the group. This is the schedule, and don't forget tomorrow sharp at 7 a.m. you would have sharp at 7 a.m. sharp 7 you will be starting the crash course rank booster series on living world. Okay, everybody have to wake up because we have only very few time left out. Okay, and congratulations to those people, those who have attended the class and written down the answers. I would definitely provide the PDF of this and the last session right now itself. Okay, and this is the super amazing schedule for the day. Where is it? Yes, schedule will be also posted. 7 a.m. rank booster series for NEET 2021, 2022 and 2023 as well. It would be the rank booster episode number 5. Morphology of flowering plants, flower and inflorescence we would be discussing tomorrow with part number 4. 11 a.m. cell cycle and cell division meiosis. Today's class I haven't found most of you. I'm not found most of you attended the class of cell cycle today. I don't know how you will be able to attend the tomorrow's class, which would be absolutely based and focus area for NEET exam as well. Today there won't be any homework question as well because I haven't typed the question frankly to be speaking. Okay, I haven't watched out. And remember one more thing, most of you were complaining like you haven't got the time for studies. Tomorrow the session would be completed by afternoon itself. So from afternoon till evening 10, 11, or whatever time you're studying, you have the time for your self-study only. So bye-bye guys. See you in the next class with the next chapter. Tomorrow sharp at 7 a.m. with the rank booster series. Bye-bye.